Is the music going to the live stream?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so people can hear what I'm singing too. I don't sound like a complete idiot.
And now the music is out, and it's just literally our voices.
It's just our voices?
Just.
All right, so this is a test stream for anybody watching. Welcome. I'll show you what it. First of all, everybody say hi to B.A. Thomas.
How's it going?
B.A. has generously come in on Saturday because the reason why are we doing a test stream today, it's not just for entertainment. Oh, by the way, wait, I should do this. And I'm Ken, holding the wireless camera. Well, Al Hammer very generously built this thing for us. He's still got a little touch-up stuff and everything on the ends and everything to do. But if you didn't know, for the past ever, we've been live streaming on some folding tables here, some of which are very precariously perched, and that's not where you want to put really expensive equipment. So we've been planning for a while on building a more permanent structure here, and then Al has constructed this desk for us.
It looks
but of course, in order for him to build that, we had to take everything down and put it all back up again. So we were, the biggest, most paranoid thing is, you put it all back together again and wonder, is this actually going to work?
Yeah.
And BA, how many times, how many things went wrong? I mean, it worked the first time, right?
Pretty much, yeah. After we figured out where all of the individual pieces went, I'm expecting hiccups still. Like, I feel like I have the hiccups, and it's coming, but it hasn't come here.
And if anybody's watching us, you want to comment on YouTube or Facebook, we went public for this reason, to make sure that people could hear us. Where's the YouTube? The YouTube's over here on this. All right, hold on.
Oh, so in addition, for everyone at home, all of our setup has been basically reversed.
Yes.
So everything is exactly mirrored.
Like this TV or this monitor and this monitor used to be where this monitor and this monitor are.
Yeah.
Now this, okay, look, I got to do this just because every child does this. All right. Ooh, it's the eternal television set. Anybody get a headache? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Now, I don't have pulled up here Facebook at all. I can pull it up my phone to see if anybody comments on that. But I'll do this. Here we go. There's the YouTube.
I am the one person watching.
You're the one person watching on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you could comment.
Yeah.
No. So what I'm going to do, hey, BA, just to make sure ranges, everything is good, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Here, where's our, hook a couple of these up. Do you have the base unit for that way we can actually talk to each other?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I can go out into the hallway and make sure we're still good on range here. So in case you're wondering what we're doing, we have these neat little headsets. You've probably seen the tech crew wearing them around before during worship, so we can communicate. But this way, I'm about to go out into the hall where we normally set up the pre-service hosts to make sure that everything's working for that. And we're still getting good range on that, but
the button is
in order to do that, we need to make sure that BA and I can talk to each other once I go out into the other room. I think I hear you. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, we can talk to each other now. So now, all right, I'm going to walk out here.
And I get to put on 2 sets of headphones to make sure all the sound stays good.
All right. And we're going out into the hallway. Here we go.
There he goes, folks.
All right, can you still see me?
I can.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can, on both counts.
All right, let's go right on up here. And with our pre-service hosts. And this is, for those of you, anybody watching, this is the camera we use for the pre-service host. It's all done wirelessly. So we put the camera like right here, and then they sit, over here. And they wear a mic, just the same kind of mic that I'm wearing right now. And we just, actually, this stuff is really cool. It transmits through a solid wall. All right, so we're still good? You hear everything?
Still good, everything's great.
All right, awesome. This is just mind-boggling. Now, what we can't really get a good sense of for anybody watching is the volume level online. Like, we hear it fine in our headphones.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily, well, first of all, any streaming audio is always going to be lower than your regular television audio. I don't know if anybody noticed that. If you have like Disney Plus or HBO Max, let me tell you, we do our Saturday night movie nights at our house, and I always have to remember to turn the volume on the TV back down after the movie night, because when you stream a movie, you have to crank it way up.
Oh yeah.
Same thing here we're doing on YouTube. So. I'm not going to go into a big, boring explanation, but the volume's always going to be a little bit lower, but we want to make it so people can hear it. And so we, listen to it on headphones in here, but the headphones, sometimes give us a false sense of how loud it actually is. Plus, we also work with audio meters. Like, let me bring up Wirecast here, people can see what I'm talking about. But like every piece of equipment in here has its own set of audio meters. Like if you look right where, right there,
Yeah,
check
right
1, 2. You see that little green thing going up and down? There's one over here too.
Yep. As it goes up and down, you can see the volume. Oh, I am so quiet now.
You are, see, and that's what we
Yeah.
can't tell.
Yeah.
But this is because this audio meter, this is the actual computer, it's what's called Wirecast, this is what sends it out over the internet, but its audio meter is still affected by the audio input it's receiving from the soundboard, which has its own audio meters.
Yeah.
And so it's all kind of relative, and so sometimes it gets kind of difficult to tell how loud we're actually coming through. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna try to pull up, are you still on Facebook?
No, I've never been on Facebook ever.
Oh, you're
I'm
never
only
been
on.
on
I'm only on. I'm only on YouTube.
You're only on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, and we've got 2 viewers on YouTube, but one is you and one might be me, or us, the official account. I don't know. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull up Facebook real quick to see if anybody's watching us on Facebook or has commented on Facebook. But if you see Al Hammer, give him a shout out. Look at this beautiful desk. Like I said, there's still a few touches that need to be done on it, but he got it done in time for us to get it all hooked up and running so we can actually, live stream our worship services
Yeah.
tomorrow. Let's see, I'm pulling up Facebook right now.
Here's my comment.
I'm sorry?
I just commented.
You just commented on Facebook?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Well, that's cheating. If I want to know what you thought, I could just
Yeah, literally
talk
ask
to
me.
you.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Oh, we are on Facebook.
Cool.
And let's see. Jeanette Harrington did comment on Facebook, says, hear you loud and clear. Awesome.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you so
Sheila Martin, I'm apologizing against mispronunciation. Is it Fritch? I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Says, hi, Trinity. Hello, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
So that's a good sign. So, gosh, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Nothing ever works the first time. And
good.
I mean, I got to give a shout out while we're here to Robert Koger as well, because Robert's not here with us today, but he was
He
responsible for
labeled- oh my gosh.
labeling.
Every single wire, every single one. Like, have you ever looked at the back of your own PC? He did that times, I don't know, 5.
Times a
10 maybe.
zillion.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Just
figure,
like
and we still got to tape all this down, but you look at all these, all these wires are coming out of
Oh my
the,
No, show them the gap between the cabinets.
Over
You can
here?
get 'em- Yeah. Like,
got all these wires.
this. Look at
at
that.
all these.
he labeled every single, I mean, we haven't taken the tape off, so you can see it. Like, that is a whole lot that's hidden and run through. Thanks again, Al, for running all of those. But there is just so much going on here.
Because it's not just, you got to understand, it's not just,
Look at that.
when you're dealing with the video, for example, it's not just like running something from a computer to a monitor for this. You've got all sorts of little doohickeys. This thing's called a decimator. I'm not going to if I give a boring lesson about what all this does, Pastor Jay will kid me about it later and tell me nobody cares, and that's probably true. But my point is, we've got all sorts of little boxes like this all over the place that have all of their own little independent functions. So I don't know how many, we were up in he numbered all these things, and we were up into what, the 60s? Like this one's labeled
I think
62.
if you include the extension cords, the highest number that I've seen is 93. Like it goes up to, there's 93 different ins and outs to connect everything to make this. Just plug in 100. Just plug in one thing 100 times. You'll have an idea of what we had to do. Now take 50 of those and then do them lying on your side. That's about right too. And then maybe like grab the bottom of your kitchen cabinet and then just try to feel around for something and do that about 20 times. That feels about right from here.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm glad to hear that everybody can hear us, and it seems to be going well. And nobody other than you on, where's the YouTube thing? I don't have the YouTube pulled
YouTube's
up.
on the right.
YouTube's on the right, okay. So anyway, if you see Robert Koger, if you see Al Hammer, please express our gratitude to them. We will do the same, obviously, but give them a shout out because this is beautiful. It's safe, it's secure, and it's actually bigger than what we had before. If anybody happens to be watching this and you're part of the tech crew, what BA mentioned before, everything's been flipped, including like Liz, Lisa, Rick, Grant, you guys that run cameras for us.
Camera operators from
and
situated
well,
on the
Hannah
left.
and Ryan Awanowski, I'm thinking, and the people that do the sound mixing for the live stream, that's also flipped. So our camera operator is now going to be down here on this end. This was the opposite end.
Yep.
And our live stream sound mixing is going to be down here on this end.
Says left camera.
And the
right.
reason for that is that if we ever have something that's that we're low on personnel, the person who's running cameras can also run the slides for the screens.
Yep.
Because we have wireless keyboards.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at
We
that.
got wireless keyboard and mouse on this computer. This is the computer that runs ProPresenter that puts our slides up. Well, because it's wireless, the signal will only go so far, and you can move this mouse and keyboard down here,
Yep.
and it'll still work. It'll still communicate. But we found that if you tried to move them all the way down here, they wouldn't. That was too far away. So we moved the camera op down to this side so that we could double up if need be. Whoever's running the cameras could also run slides and just put the keyboard for that computer right here in front of them. And they also have that mirrored, so they can just look around here. And that monitor right there shows the same thing as this monitor right here. So they could actually sit down here and see what's actually on the slides. So I think that's good enough. I think we've
I think it
sufficiently
covers all the bases.
tested. Things seem to be working. This is a good sign for anybody watching. I think this means that we are a go for worship tomorrow morning. Everything's going to work. Now, BAN just need to get some what's called gaffer tape and tape all this down so people don't trip over it and we don't have a workers' comp case on our hand or a lawsuit. So, all right, I'm going to stop the stream here once I figure out where I am because everything's reversed. All right. Thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow. God bless.
God bless.